Happy Friday, everybody. I am here on time. Here we go. Boom. Our head is in the house, man. There are things that we can control, right? We can control how we feel. We can control, how we eat. We can control what we think. We can control who we love, what we give, what we do. Here's where people get messed up. You're trying to control things that are outside of you. You can't control the weather. You can't control the weather. You can't control traffic. Right? You can't control time. You can't control somebody else's feelings. You can't control certain things. So it's time that we practice taking care of the things that we can control, right? What's up, Tina? Pump it up. Let's go. Happy Friday, y'all. Hope you're ready to get some personal development from the Mr. Victor Glado. He's there. 7:30 a.m. morning motivation. Thank you guys for being on here. I want to talk to you. There are things that we can't control. We can't control, life when people pass away. We can't control, a relationship that doesn't want to continue. We can't control getting fired. You can't control, many different things that you can't control. Life is going to hit you, man. You have to learn to respond to the things that are going to happen in your life. And it's not with all strength, It is with strength, but it's a different kind of strength. It's a mental strength. We can be strong on the outside. You can wish to have the strength to do this, right? You can't just say, I wish I had the strength. You have to have the strength in these moments when things happen in your life. You have to step in, or most of the time, people, when these huge events happen to us, and look, life, there's death, there's so many different things that happen that are not your fault, that you cannot control, but you can control what they mean to you. You can't use your friend's strength. You can't, by telling people's story over and over again, that's not going to heal you. You have to learn to change the meaning of the things that happen in our lives. We all, every single one of us, have things happening to us in our life, right? All of us, things happen. All of us will lose family. All of us, to the next life. All of us will, be in relationships that might not work, or friendships, or all of us might get a health scare. All of us, we're human. Things happen. You might get into a car accident. There's all different kind of things, right? And you can't change the actual event that's happening. You can change what it means to you, right? And you have to find the strength to live. I know a lot of you already know that I lost my wife about 8 years ago, and me and my daughter did not die along with that. We didn't die along with that. We continue to live. But a lot of people shut down, like it's the end of their life. And you have kids, and you're like, so your kids have now lost a spouse and lost another, lost a mom, and now lost a dad because you can't function. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to mourn and do all those things, but this is just an example of the things. You have to find a way to live, a way to continue in life. You have to find that inner strength, that mindset. It's a mindset. If you change your thoughts, you change your life. It doesn't matter, how fit you are. It doesn't matter how strong you are on the outside when these situations come. We can be in the best shape of our lives and these situations come. But it's, and you're not going to force your way through this. You're not going to, it's not by might or power. It's by your spirit. Changing your spirit. And you have to be strong up here to change the meaning of things, right? That inner strength, that gut strength that makes you say, man, how did I get here? And how the hell do I get out? You got to constantly be, developing that tenacity, to keep going, that no matter what comes at you, you are capable to continue. That this is, those moments that happen, this is where you become or not become. You either grow or you die. You have to be saying, I am not going to stop. I am not going to stop pushing. I am not going to stop changing. I'm going to be flexible in my approach. What happened to me here, you can go bankrupt in a situation, right? And so are you going to stay bankrupt? Or are you going to go back, because for you to go bankrupt, you had to have money, right? So you know how to have that. You have a map to get there. So just change it again, right? And go right back. Be flexible in your approach in situations when things are not working. You have unlimited potential. So stop playing small. Let me say that again. You have unlimited potential. It's time to stop playing small. You have unlimited potential. Stop playing small. I'm telling you, we love to play, stop taking the things that you can't control, and be the things to shut you down. You can't control these things. You can control what they mean to you. You can control what you learn from it. You can control where you go from here, right? What can I learn from this? This is the playground of growth, people. When these things come at you, these hard things that you're not ready or prepared for, this is the playground of growth or the playground of death. The choice is yours, right? You don't grow, taking things easy. It's not, growth is not, the playground for growth is not when things are easy. It is when things come at you that are hard, that are, that's where the struggle is, where character is built. And I'm sitting here talking to you because I've been through a lot. I've had people steal my business. I've had people, my breakdancing group years ago, change the name, go behind my back, and then get everybody who I try to save, just all these things. And I could have been like, I did all my best. No, what I did was got up and I kept going. And 30 something years later, my son has a legacy growing, man. I could have stopped. My group would have stopped a long time ago had I felt short of it. Had I stopped and given up and said, you know what? I did my best, man. These people took it. That's it. I give up. You can't control other people and their mischiefs and their desire and for lust and their greed. But you can control you and change and grow. What's going on, Eric? How are you? Right? It's when it's hard, man. It's not when it's easy. That's not when we grow. It's when things get hard. Stop worrying what other people are doing, what other people are saying about what happened in your situation. They don't know what you're capable of. They only know what they're capable of. I know what I'm capable of. What will you be in these times of hard times? What legacy, are you creating? Are you creating a legacy where when things get hard, you quit? You try a little something and and something doesn't go your way and you quit? Listen, man, when these hard things happen, they're happening to you and your family. And if you're the head of the household, people are watching you. They're counting on you to step in. Like, what do we do here? And people, your kids will follow. They'll learn to give up because things get hard. Some people will grow from your mistakes, but most of them grow watching who you are and who you become. What's up, Victor? How you been, my brother? People need you to see when things get hard, what are you going to do? And so that they learn, what do they do when things happen? They grow, right? That's the playground of growth. Hell no, I'm not breakable. I'm not breakable, man. Your kids need to see that. I'm not unstoppable. Yes, I have feelings and I'm human and I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna suffer through this, but I'm gonna step in, right? That's what you gotta do. You gotta say, you say that you're a champ, right? Well, are you a champ when it gets hard? You're not willing to do what the champs do, right? Because when champs want, when they want to win, they go and do whatever it takes to be the champ, right? You say you're a beast, but are you willing to do the things that beasts do? Are you really willing to do that? I don't think most of you are, right? Let's take a trip to the next level today, man. I think it's time for us to step it up and show the world what next level is, man. Right? The strength and the power that you have will not reveal themselves without struggle. Let me say that to you again. Your strengths and your powers will never reveal yourself without the struggles, without the things that you can't, that you can't change. These are the things that you can change your response to and grow. You have to prepare yourself for these things. Life is tough. Life will be hard. You have to mentally start preparing yourself. What will I do in these situations? I will continue to live. I will mourn, and suffer these things, but I will continue to live. I will be stronger. I will grow from them. Stop retreating when the hard things happen. This is a time for you to step in. This is the do or die time. This is do or die time. And in those do or die times, you have to step in, because if you don't step in, then you're dying. You don't have tomorrow is not guaranteed to anyone. Most people get stuck in that thing that you're supposed to grow from. Let me say that again. Most of you get stuck from that situation that God has given you, or that has come in your life. Not that God doesn't put you in bad situations. We do. We put ourselves in these bad situations and bad things happen, and then we don't grow from them. These are the things that make you grow. It's sink or swim, right? It's sink or swim. Here's where you find out whether you're going to learn how to swim. If you don't know how to swim and you're in the water, or you're going to die. Let's just put it in that situation. Let's just assume that you never swam before, and you fall in the ocean, or a boat or something capsizes or anything, right? When something happens a thing that you can't control, what will you do? Are you just going to put your hands up and sink? Or are you going to learn how to swim? I can tell you something. I will learn how to swim. Right? You're going to do all you can do until you can't do anymore in that situation. And that's what it is. These things that happen are those do or die times. And who will you be in those things? What legacy will you create? What will you teach others that love and are watching you? Do you step in, or do you continue to step back? Have you done all you can do? Ask yourself that question in every situation. Have I done everything I can do? And if you have, then maybe do something different, right? Or be flexible in your approach if you haven't done everything you can do. What's up, Victor? It's good to hear from you, bro. All right? You'll decide, man. If you fall in the ocean, man, you're going to sink or swim. You don't have another option. And that's the way life is. Right? From this day forward, man, looking forward, man, every single day, man, you got to look at you looking at yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically, and mentally. I need you to do that for yourself right now. And you're going to do all I can. I'm going to do all I can. I will swim. I will learn how to swim in an instant and not drown. I will grow and not die. I will do everything and anything that I have to do to make a contribution to this life. I love you guys, man. I hope I got some value for you guys out here. I hope you understand that things will happen. They're going to happen. Events happen. That's what you have to call. This is an event. What's going to be my response so I can create a better outcome? And not just for me, but for everybody I know. God bless you. I love you. Peace out.